All right.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. All right, here we are at Sequel Podcast. This is our special emergency podcast to kind of discuss what's been going on with the movie and everything like that. Patrick, some of our professional integrity has been called into question.
Yes.
For those out there who may consider our movies less than professional quality,
You got to start somewhere, people.
you've got to start somewhere, and
It's all about the experience. I mean, the more experience you get, I mean, in the end, you're gonna get a lot better at what you're doing, better at your craft. Shit, man, we can't all be perfect. We can't all have $1 million, you know.
it's true, we can't. And, you know, like, one of my favorite movies of all time, Clerks.
Shit, made that for $25,000.
Yeah, went into debt and everything, and almost stayed in debt for the rest of his life, and the movie almost went nowhere. But shot it cheaply. It looks like dick, but it's like one of the most popular, most famous independent movies ever made. And on top of that, it was shot guerrilla style.
Super guerrilla style. I mean, just how we make our movies. Only they had a little bit more money.
Made it with friends. Is what we're doing.
That's what it's essentially all about, too, is making movies with your friends. I mean, your friends that have the same taste.
Right, and they all act.
Yeah, and it's just like...
It's not just the garbage that... You know, there are movies out there that I fucking bought that are fucking crap.
Same here.
You know, there's shit on Netflix that is fucking garbage
Look,
and looks worse than anything that we could ever make, but yet it's on Netflix and people can fucking watch it.
Yeah, see, there's... Well, yeah, it's fucking bullshit. There's people out there that are acting and directing that, you know, shit, it makes you think if they can do it, why not us?
It's not even that. It's like, how can we do that? You know, why? How can we have someone see our shit and give us money to make a movie when there's garbage out there like everything that U-Ball makes? Do you know who that is?
No, I don't know.
Considered like the worst director.
U-Ball?
U-Ball,
Yeah, a movie.
he made all the fucking like video game adaptations that have been coming out, like
Is that the Blood Rain guy?
yeah, Blood Rain, House of the Dead.
Didn't you tell me one time he wanted to box all these directors that were talking shit about
Critics.
him?
And he did.
And he beat the shit out of them all.
He did. Like,
He still didn't improve his movie career though.
he like beat the shit out of them all, and like it was supposed to be more for fun than anything else.
And he took it way too
It
seriously.
took it way too seriously. He just put out a movie called, what is it? It's like some fat German lady movie.
How can he still be making movies after all this time?
How can he still be getting money? People throwing money at him to make movies.
See, he has a fan base.
I don't know what it
base.
is. I don't know what it is, dude.
It's probably the Europeans.
But he's a German director, but he's making fucking American movies. You know, all these video game adaptations. House of the Dead he made. Postal. You know, it's like here it is. Blubberella.
Let me see.
Blubberella.
Oh my god.
People are throwing money at him.
And there's actually a decent actor, and that's Ron Howard's brother.
There's decent actors in all of his movies. He made In the Name of the King, Dungeon Siege. I'm sure no one ever fucking watched it, but it's got Burt Reynolds, Jason Statham in it.
Jeez, yeah, I remember that one.
You know, and I'm sure it's fucking garbage. He made this, Far Cry. I mean, if you look at the price of these DVDs, they're fucking dirt cheap.
Yeah, that's fucking...
Till Schweiger.
Yeah. Hugo Stiglitz. Looks like a stupid fucking movie.
You know, and we want to make some good fucking movies. We can make good movies. Yeah.
We just... No budget.
No budget, no one's noticed us,
But
no
we
one's
have
found
heart
us.
and passion, goddammit.
And, you know, that's what we're trying to do with this one. And, like, some people out there can be just, like, stuck up and picky and look down on us for what we do, but, you know, that's just judgmental bullshit.
Yeah, you shouldn't
past.
consider yourself better than the movie.
Right.
Because in reality, you're not. No one is.
You know, and every week there's, like, a new Bruce Willis fucking direct-to-video. And it's like, you gotta think about when people go to make a movie, you don't know how it's gonna turn out. You're assuming that it's gonna be theatrically released, but sometimes it's like, when did this come out? I was in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's And sometimes people make movies just to go direct to video, but it ends up being better. And so people are like, no, this can go theatrical. We're going to take this theatrical. You know, and it's the roll of the dice. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
For all we knew, Prime America could have gotten started right then.
Oh. Hey.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
But we sat
also,
on that movie for like 2 years also before anyone saw it.
I feel like, well, maybe not more than most. I feel like we started doing movies earlier than a lot of the big time directors now, and we started doing riskier shit. I mean, they did simple little fucking short movies. We started doing long, big movies with lots of characters and twisted storylines, lots of blood, lots of cussing, no nudity. Couldn't get anybody to show their titties or nothing. But I mean, we just, I don't know. I feel like we do.
No dick shots?
No dick shots.
I was actually thinking about one in this movie.
A dick shot?
I don't want to talk about it because it's a big, huge spoiler. But we'll talk about it after.
Make me show my dick?
Not you. Not you. Yeah, no, just like in Bad Lieutenant.
Yep. I'll just dance there. He's probably really drunk.
Throw out the helicopter.
Yeah.
Throw out the helicopter at whoever's in the scene with you. Olivia or something. Make sure her parents are on set like American Beauty.
Yes.
Where Thora Birch.
The roses?
No, the daughter when she fucking taking off her clothes across the way.
That's right.
And her parents were porn stars. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, they probably didn't have any problem with it.
But they had to be there when she did because she was like 15 or something.
Holy shit. Her tits were pretty big for being 15. God damn it. Sorry.
Well, you know, you gotta appreciate what you gotta appreciate, Patrick. There's nothing wrong with appreciating that.
Whatever.
Don't say whatever that. Own that shit, Patrick.
I'm owning it. I appreciate her titties.
Just like we appreciate filmmaking and what we're doing, and you know, we appreciate everyone that's in the movie with us.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who's really gun ho with us. Really been by our side the whole time. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, we're not going to name any names, but you know who you are, even though you'll probably never ever listen to this.
Yeah, nobody will listen. Maybe
although I did see like there was 5 views on not this podcast, but the previous one, the first one that we did.
On Facebook? Or?
Well, on YouTube you can see how many views there are, and there's 5 views, so none of them are going to be mine, because whenever I look at it, it won't show up, because I'm signed on, and I uploaded them. Unless you, like, looked at it 5 times.
Which one was that, the last one we did?
No, it was the first one that we did.
The very first one?
The very first one when...
The first one we did, the first one we just...
Well, no, where you were on the couch and I was sitting right there on the chair.
Oh.
And we were talking about...
I think I've watched it once.
You watched it once.
Yeah.
If you watched it once, someone else watched it.
3 more times.
4 more times.
4 more times. Well, hell yeah.
I know that, I believe Kelly liked the post when I posted it on Facebook.
The
link
about
to
movies?
it. Yeah, well, the first one that we did.
Yeah.
So maybe she listened to it. I don't know. Whoever liked that link that I posted, might have listened to it. I don't know.
Nobody will listen to this for fucking 50 years down the road. Who knows?
Yeah, well,
they'll dig these up after the world is ended. They'll be like, what is this? Podcast? What is podcast?
Oh shit! Like in fucking artificial intelligence, AI. Did you see that?
It's been a long time.
And the robots at the end are super advanced, and they pull him out of the water.
Wasn't that originally Kubrick's film?
No, it was his idea.
Yeah.
But he felt Steven Spielberg wouldn't make it better.
Right. And that was the...
And so he gave it to
Did that
Spielberg.
right after he died.
That was like his last production.
Yeah.
He did it like long after he died.
Yeah. Well, it was like 2000.
He died in like 99, right?
Yeah, didn't it come out in like 2001, 2002?
Yeah, it's a couple of years, but I'm sure it probably took fucking years for Spielberg to make that movie. Takes some years to make movies. You know, and on top of that, we can't all be born Spielberg's sons to make movies and shit. Right, Patrick?
Yes, but having said that, I mean...
We've got to use the resources that we have to make movies and make them as best as possible. We're not just fucking throwing shit together and hoping that it sticks.
I mean, when we first started making movies, yeah, because we were experimenting.
Yeah.
We're getting a feel for it, you know?
We were just kids.
Shit.
Just a couple of crazy kids who like to fuck.
Just cool.
Rubbing on you, making you feel Dangerous, but also safe. Grinding you.
Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crash.
Woo! Oh.
Man, wouldn't that be sweet? Maybe throw a couple miles at us. We'll see what happens.
Throw a couple miles our way.
Yeah. So I guess that's my rant. Anything else to add on to that? You know, thank you for who's helping us and who's working with us. Fuck
I mean,
you
this
to
only
those
proves we're
arts.
pretty hard workers. So, and with what little resources we have, which in the end, in a few years to come, when we actually start making movies on a real budget, it'll fucking show because we fucking work our asses off when it comes to it.
We watch movies all the time.
I mean, that's all you really need. You don't need to go to film school to be able to make movies. You just need to watch movies and study movies and write and be a part of the whole little process, whatever, how little it may be.
Exactly.
You know?
And you know, there's nothing going on in film school that you can't pop in a modern DVD that has a making of that tells you how to fucking make it.
Exactly.
Or bring up a video on YouTube.
If anybody tells you different, fuck them, okay? Because they don't know what they're talking about.
It's not like you get a fucking degree when you go to film school.
Yeah, and most people who go to film school, more than half of them aren't even really making movies out there. And they're just fucking trying to really, really be like another director, like the next Spielberg, when they should just try to be themselves and project that onto the screen. And whether it's a fantasy or fucking...
Because Quentin Tarantino worked out of a video store.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith worked out of a video store. Who else? Fucking Robert Rodriguez fucking... sold his body to science to fucking
make his first movie.
El Mariachi.
And these are all guys who didn't go to film school. I mean, even Spielberg didn't go to film school. He was sneaking onto the back lot, you know, just to try to, you know, see what they were doing, you know?
All of the, you know, like, some of the better directors out there didn't go to film school. And, you know, like the ones we just mentioned, I don't know who else.
I mean, it all depends on your taste, really, too.
And the shittier ones went to film school.
Yeah, and look at them.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. I'm sorry, Michael Bay, but fuck you, except for The Rock and Bad Boys 2. I haven't seen Pain and Gain, so I really can't comment on that.
But fuck Transformers.
Yeah, fuck Transformers.
You know, and... filmmakers, when they started making movies, the reason the movies are still around there because of those older movies. Mm-hmm. They just they picked up a camera and shot something. Mm-hmm. You know, there was no fucking film school in 1912. They taught
themselves. We've taught ourselves how to make movies. We've come pretty far, I'd say.
Yeah.
You know? So it's
really just stupid bullshit.
Yes, I agree.
You know, some asshole out there can get like $20,000 and make a fucking shitty movie, and we can get no money, go into debt, spend our own money that we need for food.
Yeah, this is our money for rent.
Yeah, we fucking work every single fucking day of the week at a
just
job.
So we can make movies.
Just so we can make fucking movies.
I know, it's fucking bullshit, but it's fun at the same time. It's stressful, but...
And it's what we want. Mm-hmm. You know, we put our lives out there, give up our private lives and our personal lives so that we can make a movie. You know, like I said,
some people take that for granted.
We work our asses off so that we can have fun and do what we want to do in hopes that one day that maybe we'll get a lucky break and get paid to do this on a daily basis and, you know, not have to fucking work our asses off at some shitty job for 40 years to get fucking no Social Security, because that's going away. We're not going to get any of that. We're paying for Social Security right now for something that we aren't even going to get.
Talk about getting fucked in the ass on a regular basis.
Don't mean to get political. But it's all fucking politics anyways.
Yeah.
And while we're out there, let's talk about overrated fucking movies. Boondock Saints.
Fucking hate it.
Fuck that movie.
Oh, I know. You know, it's funny. I got a lot of friends who that's their favorite movie, and I ask them why. Well, what's your favorite movie? And they can never give me a. You know, it's just like they don't know what they're talking about, and it's movie. It's so fun. And that movie is low budget and sucks balls and has a good actor in it, Willem Dafoe.
You know, it's like I'm sure they work their asses off to make it, but like all the hype that it gets isn't. No, it's not there.
It's not worth it. I mean,
The Matrix.
Fucking hate it. Well, There's parts I like, but for the most part, that movie sucks, and the second and third one definitely suck.
Oh yeah, and I remember everyone talked about it when I was in middle school when it came out. They're like, "Oh, I went and saw The Matrix."
It was the big that and Blade.
It doesn't hold up at all.
Hmm.
You know what else is out there that's overrated?
All they could talk about were the fucking scene where he was bending backwards. That's the only thing they could fucking talk about. What's another overrated movie? Okay, I can think of a.
Well, name one. I can't think of one.
Hold on. Give me a second, folks.
You know, there are fucking overrated movies out there that people just like, oh, I love this movie. It's like, really?
Mm-hmm. There's one that is coming to mind.
Do I even have it?
I don't think you have any overrated movies.
No, I've got all the good shit here.
Yeah, we like good shit. We don't like bad shit.
You know, sometimes you'll pick something up not knowing what it is, and it might end up being bad. But
it's all about the. I'm gonna try to think of one recently that's come out.
that people just
were
fucking
like,
love.
"What the fuck? That was so awesome." That was really not. Well, like for example, you got the fucking Twilight movies. How many are there? There's like 5 of them now, or some shit.
Well, the last one was 2 parts. So how many books were there? 4 books, so 5.
I guess 5. Yeah. It's like fuck.
First one, New Moon.
Well, I know. I understand this is like the audience is basically
Teenage
teenagers
girls,
and shit like that. But
tweens.
fuck, man.
Same goes with Harry Potter.
We're like, yeah.
Overrated.
I'm jerking myself off right now.
Way overrated. And oh man,
like there's so many good movies out there that people haven't a clue that they exist.
and another fucking thing is like fucking cinema snobs. I hate those fucks too. I don't know if you ran into any of those, but like back in Denver, there was a film center.
Mm-hmm.
They're all fucking film snobs in there, and it fucking pissed me off.
Like what were they just?
You know, just the like hoity-toity, high and mighty. Like they, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn because I like to think that I know a lot about movies and I talk about movies all the time. But like the people that overanalyze movies a little bit too much. You know, it's like go see a movie, have fun with it. And, you know, you can discuss it with your friends and everything, and maybe even branch out with it. But sometimes it's like, you know, people just get a little crazy with it, I guess, and they're I like this movie. No.
They start pointing like they have more shit to talk. You know, point out that was wrong with it in their heads.
The way he threw that piece of garbage away was amazing. What was going on in his head? Okay, is that the rant there? I guess.
I guess that's
the rant. We're at sometime. Yeah, so fuck you guys that think that our fucking integrity and our production quality is less than what it should be.
Yeah,
you know, if we had the money, we would pay our fucking actors.
For real.
And it's...
But you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, like you said, Pat,
man.
you gotta start somewhere.
Fuck, you can't just expect to... Like, that's what...
You can't go into fucking a job and apply for movie actor and give your application.
Right.
You know, you can audition here and there, but like... It's such a hard business to fucking break into, and the fact that we're still trying says something.
Yeah, after all these fucking years. Well, I know it's probably the same for you, but it's been on my fucking brain ever since my mom took me to see Eraser when I was 5 years old. That's all I wanted to do was be in movies. Well, at that time I wanted to be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then when I saw Pulp Fiction, I just wanted to make movies when I was 9 years old. So, shit, man.
Me, it was a little different. Me, it was writing. I started out as writing like books and stories. I published a book.
For those who don't know, Rise of the Blood Moon, it's out there. The guys who made Underworld, they ripped Matt off big time.
That movie's overrated also.
Yeah, that movie sucks balls.
You know, it was writing, and then, you know, I had a friend in theater, so I really didn't get into acting and movie making, but I'd always watch movies, and I'd always loved movies. Until like I was a junior when I saw Wait Until Dark on stage, and I was like, I want to do that. Mm-hmm. That's when I wanted to act, and I started writing plays, which turned into movies from there, and that's where that started. So it's probably a little bit later than you, but like always watching movies.
Yeah, well, my dad was a huge movie fan. Shoved James Bond down mine and my brother's throat for.
It's so funny
years.
because your dad taped all those movies.
Yeah.
That's exactly like what my grandpa did when I was raised by him. You know, I had all those VHS tapes.
Tons on HBO. That's how I saw Scarface. Fucking To Live and Die in L.A.
It was so weird when I saw that because I was like, this is my childhood right here. It's the same fucking thing.
That's what I, during the summer, what did I do? Because my dad sometimes didn't want me to watch some of the movies that he taped. I fucking watched them anyways.
He had about 15 movies.
Yeah, had my day planned.
There it is right there, man.
Fuck, man.
Fucking A.
Those were the good times.
Hell yeah. And now we just buy them up.
Fuck yeah, I'm building my collection. Not as big as yours yet, but...
And mine is only about 80% capacity.
Well, have you actually counted them?
Every time I try, I'll run into something that's got like 2 movies on it or 5 movies on it or like.
So then you're like, fuck, I don't even want to.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's like, oh wait, this one has 2 on it. What number was I at again? It's around 5,000, but like.
Holy shit!
I've traded in a bunch to get some less, like getting less. So like I'll trade in 10 to be able to get like 5.
Just movies you don't really like, or?
Not necessarily movies I don't like, but sometimes it'll be like a DVD that I want to get on Blu-ray, or a Blu-ray that's coming out in a better edition. And then sometimes it's like shitty movies that like I bought and not knowing what it was and hated it. Sometimes it would be that, but mostly I kept them because just to keep the integrity of my movie collection.
Right.
But mostly it's just like, oh, this is coming on Blu-ray. I love this movie. I gotta have it on Blu-ray. So I just trade in ahead of time. So I've got like a list of movies that I traded in that I still haven't gotten yet.
Oh shit, okay.
So that's what I would do because back in Denver they had like you could trade like Suncoast, you could trade in movies.
I think you could do that at the other Suncoast when I was around too.
Well, yeah, no, this Suncoast you could. This was like Second Spin, Cashback, and then they just had. And because it's a trade-in movie store, they've got shit that isn't even available on DVD anymore. So I'd be able to go and pick up like a cheap, out-of-print DVD that I couldn't buy on Amazon at all. Just movies that they don't have. Like I bought like all those movies. That's why I have so many movies I haven't watched. Is because they do deals like buy 3 get the 4th one free. Buy 1 get 1 50% off, and they're all cheap. So I'd buy like $50 worth of movies and just have like 10 movies there and. We just pile up and pile up.
I love movies, people. We love fucking movies.
Yes.
It's our business.
So let's wrap this up real quick. So yes, thank you to those who are in our movie and who are helping out, and thank you even more if you end up staying along with us for the entire run. We don't want another Patriot zombie on our hands.
It can get fucking stressful at times, but it's all about the experience and the ride.
Yeah.
And it's gonna show in the end.
And like I said, fuck you.
If you're not with us, fuck you and your mother and your father and your little sister and your little brother. Fuck them all, okay?
Fuck your mother on Mother's Day.
Fuck her on Mother's Day. Fat fucking bitch.
So, what if she's skinny?
Well, fucking tweak her. Tell her to stop smoking meth.
So that's our rant. Because... you don't come up in our house and tell us our business.
Exactly.
We're doing this because we love it. And it makes us happy.
Oh, yeah.
And, we want to entertain people out there.
I love telling stories, and I love just the whole movie-going experience. It's fucking fun. Movies are fun. It's supposed to be fun, man.
Yeah.
Going to the movies should be an event.
Why don't you tell us a story about one of our filming times? Why don't you tell us a story about when you went to go film over at Silver Lake Park, or elementary school?
Are you talking about
America?
Are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Nancy Gomes.
Was it Nancy Gomes?
Where the lady rolled up on Eric.
Yeah. What happened? What were you guys doing?
Okay, so we're filming a segment from
Crime
America with Podesta and my brother Eric and Olivia, and it was a scene that I initially wrote to take place at an elementary school. I had to rewrite later on, but we went out to Nancy Gomes.
Was it, or did I just suggest that you go? I think I told you to go up to Stead Elementary, but you ended up not going.
I ended up going to Nancy Gomes, and it was a weekend, and there was nobody out there, so we thought. But it was a scene where Eric and Podesta was supposed to be Cheese's sister. They kidnapped her. and took her to the school, and she was bound and tied, and there was blood all over her and Podesta and a little over Eric. And and we're doing the scene, and out of nowhere, just some lady, some mom spotted us from across the street, and what the fuck are you guys doing? And right as she said that, Podesta had his knife out on Olivia, slowly put it away, and we explained to her, we tried to calmly explain to her that we're making a movie, and she said, fuck you guys, no, I'm calling the cops. And then my brother just lost his, like, fuck, fine, you call the cops, bitch, fuck you, call it. And then she obviously got a little scared and took off, and that's when we took off.
Yeah, I got the hell out of there.
Yeah, I got the fuck out of there, and I rewrote it to be shot at a fucking house.
Eric's,
Podesta's house.
No, it was, what was Eric's, Billy? Billy's brother's house.
Oh, wait, yeah, in the script it's Billy.
Because he's like, let's go to my place. We're not going to your fucking place. It's the fucking shithole.
Yeah, that's right.
My place is not a shithole.
My place isn't a shithole, okay? But good times, yeah.
And, you know, that's what we do. Of course, you know, if we're getting paid to make a movie,
guerrilla-style filmmaking.
Yeah. All right, so, I don't know how much of that got cut off. But let's go talking about movies, Patrick. Let's talk about what you watched this week.
Yes. Let's talk. Okay, so I've been borrowing a lot of movies from Matt, which has been saving me money because usually I buy a couple movies every week or even more than a couple. But he's got, 5,000 worth. So right here I got Watchmen, which I didn't watch the whole
Vigilante. Did you watch the Vigilante documentary on
I
here?
didn't.
That's the whole reason.
I fucking forgot. I'm gonna have to take it back now.
Well, look it up because you said you had trouble finding it on here.
Oh yeah, because there are a lot of special features.
Yeah, we'll
on
look
there.
it up.
Okay, Bowfinger, which I love watching because it reminds me of us making movies.
Yeah, love watching movies about making movies. Yeah. We just watched State and Maine on Saturday.
Maine, and I still gotta watch RKO, or is that what it's called?
RKO 281.
I haven't watched that yet. I'm currently watching Repo Man, which I'm kind of into.
Who directed this, Patrick?
That would be Frank Oz, yeah. Who directed Father of the Bride?
Did he direct Father of the Bride?
I think so. He's also in Blues Brothers.
All of John Landis' movies.
Yeah.
Because he said he was his good luck charm, but he wasn't in Twilight Zone, which is where John Landis fucking killed somebody.
Yeah. And I still like John Landis as a director.
Written by Steve Martin.
Did not know that.
No, this is hilarious. This is the one.
Yeah, Bowfinger's a great fucking movie.
He's like,
oh, Heavenly Father, Heavenly Father.
You slept with him, or who was? And she's like, so? He's like, oh yeah. You got a point.
The fuck is her name?
Heather Graham.
Heather Graham's a huge slut. This is probably right after she did fucking Boogie Nights.
Because every time she meets somebody new, she fucks them.
Well, no, it was first she was fucking the actor. And then he told her, well, because she wanted more scenes.
Yeah, so
and
she
she's a screenwriter, so she started fucking the writer, and then he told her that, yeah, well, the director decides whether those scenes are going to be shot or not. So she starts fucking the director, and then at the end, she's fucking Eddie Murphy, Kit Ramsey.
What's the name of the Heavy Rain?
Chubby Rain.
Chubby Rain.
Because the aliens come down in the raindrops, and that makes the rain chubby.
Don't they fucking run up on him when he's got the makeup on and he starts exploding his face?
Yeah. No, he's the cop or whatever.
He's the cop, but isn't Eddie Murphy in that scene, like as Kit Ramsey, and he doesn't know what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, he's like, they want to inhale my gonads! Inhale my gonads!
And he's fucking sitting there eating lunch, and she comes up on him and starts fucking yelling at him.
Then what does he say? He's like, oh, you had a good line. You said it was nice to meet you, Cliff, and then you pushed him over the cliff. It's too much for the audience to have to think about. They have to know his name is Cliff, and he's standing on the cliff. it's just cerebral, man. But it's a classic movie. I remember when that movie first came out, I fucking watched it over and over again.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and then...
Oh, no, you know what else is good? Is when they fucking all, like, they ride up in the van, we're all at the border.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the best damn crew we can afford.
What do they say? Federales or immigration, and all the fucking Mexicans come running out.
Oh no, it just shows them at the border and shows the cops like chasing the.
And so they jump in the van. Like, get in!
Gunshots are going off. Oh, dude. Okay. Next.
Amityville Horror.
Amityville Horror, the remake with Ryan Reynolds. Not a bad movie.
Still shitty, right?
I like Ryan Reynolds in it. And I didn't realize that Chloe Grace Moretz, that's Hit Girl,
Is she like super young in this?
Yeah, she's the daughter. Yeah, super, super young.
No, this, like, I thought it was shitty. It was just like all the remakes that came out at this time, like this one, The Fog.
The Fog
Fog
sucked.
blew.
We can't believe we went to go see that over fucking Domino.
It's your brother's fault.
Yeah, well.
And Amityville Horror was shitty. I don't know if there's even any redeeming qualities about that. I know you're saying it's
well,
it's okay,
yeah. I like Ryan Reynolds playing against type.
Doesn't he only kill the dog in that movie?
I don't think he even kills a dog, does he?
I'd have to watch it again.
Well, moving on to a better movie here. Leviathan.
Who's in this?
Peter Weller.
Who's that?
Who was in Into Darkness, RoboCop as well, and he is in another movie I'm going to come up here in
The story is in screenplays by David Peoples. You know who that is? Blade Runner.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
He was one of the writers that they brought on to do some of the script work on Blade Runner.
Okay. Well, and you're right. It's exactly like The Thing and the Alien, only it's not in space and it's not.
It's underwater.
It's underwater, and it's still cool. But although The Thing and Alien are way
fucking better.
yeah.
The Thing is probably like the greatest horror movie ever made. No, okay, never mind. Just forget I even said it, Patrick. If you're gonna fucking disagree with me,
I think The Exorcist is pretty.
The Exorcist is really, really good.
I love The Exorcist. But yeah, The Thing is fucking amazing. God damn it, and so is Alien.
And so is Leviathan.
So is Leviathan.
I'll watch anything with Peter Weller. You throw him into any shitty movie and I'll watch it. In fact, I got a shitty movie with him in it where like it's called Prey, and they go out to Africa, him and his like young wife and his daughter, and they go out on a safari, but he's like working.
Yeah.
And they get trapped in the Jeep, and there's lions gonna eat them.
That's a shitty movie, huh?
It's pretty bad. It's just them the entire time, and the copy I have is like scratched.
Oh, okay.
So like it starts skipping at the end, and he's barely in it. He's just like, I gotta go find them. Where are they? I shouldn't have been working so much.
Yeah, he's pretty like a cult. You know, one of those.
Definitely. No, yeah. Naked Lunch.
That's right. That's the other movie I was thinking of. Naked Lunch is a trip. If you haven't seen that, check it out.
Buckaroo Banzai, Across the Eighth Dimension. Did you ever see that? Well, that's one you gotta see.
Okay. Another fucking classic.
Let's go with this one first.
You want to go with that one? Okay,
Might as well follow it up.
Okay, so another Peter Weller movie that I borrowed was Of Unknown Origin.
Had you ever heard of it before?
No, I never heard of it before. And I watched it, and it was directed by the same guy who directed Leviathan.
What is it? George P. Cosmatos?
Yeah. I actually enjoyed it. It was an entertaining movie about a giant rat that's invading this dude. Yeah, it's weird. It's fucking... And I actually looked it up online, and it's got like a 12% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, what the
People
fuck?
talk shit about it, but it really is a fucking... It's a pretty... If you watch it alone at night in your own house or whatever, it'll creep you out, because this rat is fucking freaky. And it's kind of funny, too, at the same time.
Does he catch it? Does he, like, build a cage to try and catch it or something?
No, have you not seen it?
I have seen it, but
No, remember? You don't remember?
I remember the
he builds the bat.
flooding.
He nails the
he
nails the bat with the fucking the rat trap thing, and that's how he kills it at the end. He crawls into the dollhouse and he fucking just smashes the dollhouse.
Yeah, the dollhouse. That's what I was thinking.
And then he also early in the movie he sticks his hand in trying to get the trap. Idiot! I laughed at this part. I was like, "No, what a dumbass! He deserves it." And the trap crushes his hand.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he's just this rat is just destroying his work life and his whole personal life.
He just built this home that he built himself.
And by the end of the movie, it looks destroyed, just completely destroyed, and you know
his life is destroyed. He's taking off work. He sends his fucking wife and kid away, so he can fight this giant rat in his house.
And it kills his fucking cat. And it's a pretty. I don't know. It's got some pretty good parts in it.
He just keeps destroying the house more and more and more. Like, doesn't he blow it up at the end?
No.
Okay.
No,
Sorry, I'm adding shit.
No, that would be interesting. No, he basically just takes the bat to the whole fucking house because he's trying to kill this fucking thing. Finally gets to it at the end.
Does a cop get killed in that movie?
Nobody dies.
Nobody dies, okay. But fucking, you think someone's going to die.
You think someone's going to die. It's still pretty creepy because they do the POV shot of the rat going through the house, so it makes you like
cat's eye.
kind of watching your own place wondering if there's a rat the same size around.
You never know.
But it's fucking pretty good. I enjoyed it. Okay.
And then
last but not least, we got Death to Smoochie.
Death to Smoochie.
I fucking love this movie. I don't care what anybody else says about this movie. I think it's one of Robin Williams' most entertaining performances. I think Edward Norton does a great job in it.
Oh yeah.
And it's just,
I'm Mochi.
Sheldon, this costume's making my nuts itch.
Okay, see you out there.
It's a cock and balls, Mr. Jiggle Daddy.
Rumple foreskin.
Rumple foreskin. Robin Williams is just hilarious in this fucking movie.
So fucked up. I didn't expect it to be so fucked up.
Yeah, it's a pretty. I mean, it's
when I
fucked up
first
movie.
saw it. When I first saw it, I didn't think it was gonna be like him saying "fuck" every other word.
Yeah. You better grow eyes in the back of your head, you
Don't you
motherfucker.
tell me how to run my fucking show.
I'm Rainbow fucking Randolph. Kids love me. But
Doggy ding dong.
if I was offered a role in this movie, it'd be Rainbow Randolph.
Rainbow fucking Randolph.
Rainbow
Well,
fucking
he gets top billing. Edward Norton gets second billing. This was directed by Danny DeVito.
Yes. And which I'm waiting to see what Danny DeVito's going to direct next because I love his style. It's just kind of quirky and
I think he's
unusual
been
and
doing
dark.
some internet videos.
Has he?
Like there's some horror videos that I'd read about that he was doing, like horror movies. Like he's not in any horror movies, is he? Like the best you can get is like Batman Returns.
Yeah, which he was great in.
Yeah, no, I love this movie too. It's really really fun. Jiggy Ziggy dancing.
So who wants to do the Jiggy Ziggy?
He's fucking singing to meth addicts at the methadone clinic and shit. Are you ready for Smoochie? What does he say?
Who knew?
Are you ready to bring yourself to Smoochie's level or Smoochie standards or?
Who knew Smoochie had a cousin named Moochie? They looked fucking identical.
Moochie is fuchsia and Moochie is burgundy. And then I watched this week. I watched Pitch Black on DVD, Blu-ray because I picked it up.
I haven't seen Pitch Black in a long time. I remember it not being that great though. Better than the Chronicles of Riddick though.
I didn't see Chronicles of Riddick.
I did not enjoy that movie at all.
I heard it wasn't very good. It looks like it's mostly CGI. Damn it. Alright, so I watched Pitch Black because I picked it up on the Steelbook Blu-ray. If you want to borrow that. I don't care how many movies you have at one time.
I've been getting quite a few back.
John dies at the end.
How was that?
It's not the first time I saw it, but it's awesome. I don't want to really go into it since you haven't seen it, but it's... I highly recommend that to anybody who wants to, watch a weird, fucked up movie.
I'll borrow that one. That's it for me.
All right.
Did you watch that?
I did watch Piranha.
And?
I felt like killing myself.
Really? Wasn't that good, huh?
It was terrible.
Like, did you like but you liked the first one though?
Yeah, the first. Okay.
What was so
Piranha
Gary Busey's
3
not in it?
Double D.
Okay.
Gary Busey is like the Richard Dreyfuss role from the first one.
So
he dies right at the beginning.
Ah.
Yeah,
That's bullshit. He would have carried that fucking movie.
Probably. Instead, they have David Hasselhoff carry the movie.
Oh, great. So no wonder the movie sucks.
He comes in as himself because they're opening a water park, and that runs through the lake,
of
and
course,
everything,
yeah.
and it's like tapping underground rivers and shit. David Koechner is. He's not even on the cover, but he's the dude that's in like Waiting. He's the boss in Waiting.
Oh, okay.
He's in everything. So David Hasselhoff is there for the brand new opening, and they've got like a stripper section at this water park.
Yeah.
So there's always naked women.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
And he's just there, taking pictures, doing autographs, and then he's just sitting there being like a lifeguard, but he doesn't know how to be a lifeguard. And there's this little kid that comes up to him, and he's like, "Oh, I got bit by something." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And he like signs something. He's like, "I don't want this. I want a Band-Aid." And he's like, "You don't know what Baywatch is? Knight Rider? You don't know what any of that is?" He's like, "You're my man." This lady comes up trying to get like his autograph. He's like, "Hey, I'm talking to my man here. And then, like, at the end, he sees the opportunity to save that kid, and he's like, yeah, and he does the slow motion running to save the kid, like in Baywatch. No, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all.
Well, at least you got the first one?
No, I don't have
Yeah. How could you get that one, not the first one?
Well, because, like, I've seen the first one. It's
Yeah.
on Netflix.
First one was good. Some good, fucking gory parts in it.
And then I watched Salvador, which I didn't really like.
But
And not that it wasn't a good movie. It's just
different kind of movie.
it's just something that I wasn't ready to watch. I just wasn't feeling it because like, it was too real for me.
Yeah.
I'm not in a real place right now. I want to take my mind off of things. So,
I mean, it's cool to bring. I mean, I like that movie and I like Oliver Stone, but sometimes it's better to just bring realism into a fantasy type world.
yeah. Because he's not killing anybody. In fact, people are dying left and right around him.
Innocent
And he's
women and
almost
children.
and he's almost getting killed himself. And like, he brings his buddy across the border. And
He doesn't want to be there.
He doesn't want to be there. He's like, what the fuck? Did you say Guatemala?
His dog gets put down.
Oh shit! He's like, this is my dog. Have you seen my dog? Where's my dog at?
We had to put him
Bagel. Where's Bagel? at?
Bagel. That's right.
You had to put. That was my best fucking friend.
Yeah. What a weird way to start off the movie.
Yeah. I mean, they could have just cut that scene and kept going without it, but they left it in, which is kind of funny because there are certain scenes in this movie that someone wants to cut out.
It's true.
And I would like someone to point out a movie to me. I'm sure there are plenty. Actually, I could probably think of one where fucking everything from beginning to end needs to be in there. I'm sure you can point out in every movie a scene that probably didn't need to be in the movie where they're just kind of talking about.
But it was still good. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with
what's
having
one?
shit
Okay,
in it.
here's one. Okay, going back to Oliver Stone. When I first saw Natural Born Killers, I saw the unrated director's cut,
Yeah,
and that's the cut I've seen for years. And then
ever since.
I bought the Oliver Stone collection, and the
It's not unrated on there?
It's not the unrated version. I watched it. I fucking hated it.
Yeah?
They took a lot of shit out of that I did not like. Fuck, man. The unrated version is the way to fucking go. Like, they shouldn't have cut that movie down at all. Like, there's
What's
a lot
missing?
of noticeable shit that was missing. Like the scene.
Tommy Lee Jones getting killed.
Yeah, that scene's not in there.
The guy's head on a fucking stick at the end.
A few sequences in the prison when the riots break out aren't in there, which is some
Where they
key
shoot
scenes
him
where it
through the hand.
shows people getting really fucking vicious, like shoving the guards into the dryers and the washers. It was like, holy fuck, man! Like, cause those are real prisoners they were working with and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a real prison they were at. And I'll talk about Oliver Stone getting real, you know what I'm saying? And then the one scene where Tom Sizemore kills the hooker, not in there. There's a couple other scenes I can't think of right now, but I mean, I saw the regular version that they released in theaters. I thought it was garbage. So because I was gonna give away my Natural Born Killers director's cut to my buddy, because that's what when I buy other movies. But I had to keep it because I didn't like the regular version.
You got it on Blu-ray now, right?
No.
You still got that on Blu-ray?
No.
I don't even know if I have it. Melissa might have my copy. But yeah, no, there's shit in movies that kind of help pad the script and make it move along, and sometimes it's in there just because it's a good scene, good dialogue. It might not have anything to do with the plot of the movie at all, but you want to see fun shit. You want to see fun scenes, and Quentin Tarantino seems to be the guy that we keep bringing up, but it's like...
Hey, that was a huge influence on... When I saw Pulp Fiction when I was 9, it blew my mind. The next day I started writing on this typewriter my mom gave me.
Was it a typewriter?
Yeah, it was a typewriter. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And that's how I learned how to write script. I ordered his screenplays, and that's how I learned how to write screenplays.
Natural Born Killers, True Romance,
Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction. That's fucking how I learned how to write.
Still don't have Jackie Brown, do you?
No. And I don't have Natural Born Killers anymore. That's lost.
Oh, is it really?
I have Reservoir Dogs. I have True Romance. I have Pulp Fiction. That's it.
Natural Born Killers is the one to have because that's a completely different script.
Yeah, I know. And it was good. I love Tarantino too, but I read the script. I loved the script, but I liked the movie better.
Well, Oliver Stone did something different with that.
I mean, he kept the same characters and generally the same plot, but he did it more about a
stuff.
Political point of view about where
everything
our country
he fucking does is political.
Not true. Not true. U-Turn is no way, shape, or form political.
Okay. Same with Savages.
Savages.
It can be, but it's based on a book, and it's pretty much the book word for word.
I mean, he brought shit into it, like the DA being corrupt into the.
That was all in the book, though.
Yeah, I know, but that's kind of political shit that he.
It is.
But it's more about the three, characters and
how they like to fuck each other and get high.
Yeah, and Lotto.
I thought it was a perfect cast. I like that dude that's in it that played John Carter. I don't know nobody else likes him because he did Savages, John Carter, and Battleship. They all came out last year, and they all flopped.
The Savages made its money back, if not more.
But John Carter was huge budget. It wasn't horrible. It was good. I liked it. Did you see it?
No.
I liked it. You'll have to take that once you are ready to start borrowing a bunch more shit. I thought it was good. It was fun. I didn't see Battleship.
The reason Sloan put him in Savages because he saw an early clip of Battleship.
Really?
And he fucking thought he was great, so he put him in Savages because of that.
What did I see? He was on a TV show. Friday Night Lights.
He was?
Yeah. Taylor Kitsch.
He's not a bad actor. Well, I've only seen him in Savages, so that's how I know him.
And he's all fucked up in that because he was in Iraq.
Yeah, I mean, if he should just play badass roles, be in the next Charlie Bronson.
Who was supposed to be? Someone else was supposed to play the Blake Lively role.
Yeah, it was Jennifer Lawrence.
And
she turned it down because she had conflict or scheduling conflicts with Hunger Games. Yeah, which is unfortunate because no offense against Blake Lively, she's not a bad actress.
I don't really like her. Did you see Green Lantern?
No. Okay. Well, I haven't really seen her in anything besides Savages, but Jennifer Lawrence.
Town.
That's true. She was great in The Town, actually. She was really good in that movie. She did a great job. But Jennifer Lawrence would have, blown that fucking shit up.
Did you see X-Men?
No. Do you have it?
Origins, yeah. With Jennifer Lawrence?
That's what I was gonna ask you, if you had that movie, because...
Yeah, because... I'm surprised you haven't seen that.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's real good. And she's in it. She's the bad guy, good guy.
She's a bad guy in it?
Well, in the other movies, that character's the bad guy. She becomes a bad guy.
In this movie?
Yeah. You've seen the other ones, right?
Yeah.
She plays the Rebecca Romaine Stamos role. Rebecca Romaine.
No shit.
She's the Mystique.
Blue girl?
Yeah.
But she doesn't turn into her in this, does she?
She's blue right there on the back.
Where?
It's her.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah.
Oh, she just turns blue whenever she wants, or she is.
That's what she looks like. So when she's in normal looking form is when she turns into something. Okay. And she even turns into Rebecca Romaine in that
Kevin
movie.
Bacon?
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to watch this tonight, maybe.
So is what's his face is in that too, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the only reason I kind of wanted to see it was.
And he's awesome in that. He's great.
Does he turn bad at the end, or is he good? Everybody good in this movie?
No, he turns bad at the end. And then there's also a cameo in that movie. That's awesome.
By who? Wolverine.
Just gonna have to watch. You're just gonna have to watch.
Wolverine.
You're just gonna have to watch.
Wolverine.
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 I haven't seen that movie still.
Fuck.
You watching Red Dawn again? Or
watching Red Dawn? Yeah, there could be some Russian spy battalion dudes.
21 Jump Street.
Yeah, or not. People, movies are awesome.
Well, Patrick, since this is something I wanted to do last time, we'll wrap up our podcast session with some.
Are you gonna ask me a question?
I'm gonna ask you the whole card, and then you'll pull the back card, and we'll throw the card away.
Okay.
And then we'll just do that every week. So we're gonna close up every session now, hopefully, with some movie trivia. We're asking each other. All right, Patrick. John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd developed the Blues Brothers movie from what TV show?
The Blues Brothers? What?
John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd developed...
Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
Yeah.
What Al Pacino movie portrayed a bank robbery on August 22nd,
Dog Day Afternoon.
What was the first Hollywood film to make AIDS its primary subject?
Philadelphia.
How old was Drew Barrymore when E.T. was released in 1982?
Oh man. 6?
7.
7. Okay.
For which movie did Walt Disney receive his final Oscar? You're not gonna get
I don't know.
Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day.
Okay.
And they've got some of these, like this one, the Drew Barrymore one had multiple choice. Don't bother with the multiple choice. So grab the card from the back.
Okay, you ready for this?
I am ready.
Which movie was the only animated feature to open the Cannes Film Festival?
Was it Finding Nemo?
I fucked that one up. Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
How many brothers does Ryan lose in Saving Private Ryan?
2. Is it 2?
No.
It's not 2.
It's 3.
Is it really?
Because there's 4.
Okay.
The only reason because I remember the speech he's telling Tom Hanks at the end about the story when him and his brothers were in the barn and his brother's trying to get laid and he comes and lights the barn on fire. It's pretty good.
I've only seen that movie.
They got the steel case version at Walmart.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. I was gonna pick it up.
I just bought it pretty much. So.
Yeah. Okay. True or false? Chicago was the first musical to win Best Picture Oscar.
False.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. What breed of dog is impregnated with an alien egg in Alien 3? Poodle, Rottweiler, German Shepherd.
I told you not to bother with the multiple choice, but it's not a poodle. And you know what? I only ever really watched the work print cut of it where it impregnates like a bison. So I've never really seen it impregnate the dog. I've never seen that.
You've never seen it come out of the dog?
No.
That's why it crawls the way it does.
I know that's why it crawls, because whatever it gets impregnated is what it basically becomes when it's birthed out. No, I only ever saw it come out of like the buffalo or bison.
Rottweiler.
Is it a Rottweiler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apollo 13 won 2 Academy Awards. How many nominations did it receive?
7?
9.
9, okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Some shitty fucking questions I got. You got some good ones.
Yes, I did.
Alright, so I got, what did I get? I wouldn't have gotten fucking... Oh no, see, it was up. The answer to that first one was up.
Oh, it's a multiple choice. I didn't really, okay.
I would have guessed Steamboat Willie, which is one of the answers here. So I got one of those questions right.
One. I got all but one.
You got 3. So you missed the Drew Barrymore one also.
Yeah, but I was close as goddamn close.
So you got better than me. All right, Reno.
Stay classy.
Stay classy, Reno. I'm Matthew Bonta.
Patrick Reigelsberger.
Did we introduce each other at the beginning? Did we even say this was a sequel podcast?
It's a sequel podcast, and I'm Patrick Reigelsberger, and that's Matthew Bonta.
See you later.